Welcome to the Mental Health Motion News, where I am your host, Trouble, here with his co-host, Mr. Munster, who's in the background. And today in the news, we have a doozy. But before we get into that, I must mention a disclaimer. Yes, a news station with a warning. Why? Because we care that the information we give you might be fire, but turns out that I'm the one gathering it, producing it, writing it, and delivering it. So it could be an absolute hit piece because I'm autistic. Moving on from me being autistic to I can't spell anything right now. Mental health. I'm beat up. I'm beat up today. I'm not even live. Are we live? Oh, we are live. We are live. I'm beat up today. I wasn't feeling well. We're just gonna call it the sniffles. I mentioned to the to the old lady that I was like, oh, I think I got Rona, and then she was the one, and she was like, why is it gotta always be Rona? She's like, whatever happened to the common cold? And I was like, oh my gosh, for the first time in my life, this woman's making sense. I was like, who are you? I was like, are you going against the plan of the CIA that you actually work for? Telling you, she works for the CIA. Yep, 100% convinced. Either that, she's a demon sent here to suck the life out of my soul. But it's okay though. It's okay. We work together and we grow. We grow every day, and we haven't quit. And that's the thing about this. You can't quit and you can't give up. And you got to keep going, even in life. And the news. I wanted to quit. I personally did. I really kind of did. And I was just like, oh, somebody's going to get out there and take the torch to be able to carry on the news. But it didn't go down the way I thought it was. So that's why we're here. Just oh yeah, you guys are actually like helping me more than you are hindering me, because I haven't always been a good reader my whole life. Yep. I hello, Gladys, Gladys, Glads. Oh, I gotta read that right now. How do you? I'm so sorry. Hello, how are you? Please don't shut up the lights. So we're gonna learn something right now. Wait, what's going on here? Gladys. Is that how you say Gladys? Oh, Gladys. Gladys? Gladys. Oh man, I'm special. I ate paint chips as a child, Gladys. I really did. And I uh I don't know what's my problem tonight. I'm tired. I'm sweating too. Don't know why I'm sweating. We went to tonight we went to a hayride, and we went by a witch just like just a little mockery play stuff. But people don't realize that witches are real, and we just make a mockery of these people now. And I do believe in witches. I totally do. Some scary stuff, but now we make a mockery of witchcraft. So I posted in the chat for the StreamYard that I am in. If you would like to join the show, please come on and just come on, jump in, and we can go over the news together. Today in the news, and what I'll open the story up with today is screen share. Hello, Derek. How are you? Pleasure to have you tonight. It's a great having you. Um, so tonight in the news, the opening story we were going to put on here is going to be, oh gosh, I can't find it now. Oh, I guess we could do this. No, we don't want that one. I guess we'll just run this one real quick since I'm taking too long. So reported from the Epic Times, makes no sense. Southwest Airlines says it won't fire workers who don't get the Rona vacation. Southwest Airlines CEO said the company will not fire employees who do not get the Rona 19. Oh man, I don't want to pay for this. It's free, but I've already put my email in this so many times. By the December 9th, following the Bootstraps administration mandate that was announced last month for federal contractors. Yes, you go. I mean, gosh, that's one corporation standing up. That's one. That's one. Can we get more? Because when one domino falls, we all know that they all go down like the rest of them. And that's one. That's one. Southwest. I flew you before. I flew you because it was like $39 to get across the country. Can't beat that. Oh hell no. I can't even spend $39 to get to Pittsburgh, and I'm in Philadelphia. So what does that tell you? Oh my gosh, Craig the Hunter.
Hey,
Hello, Craig. So sorry. I left you in the bullpen. You all warm?
yeah, I'm warmed up.
All right,
I got my arm. Feels good. I think I can go.
let's get in the
Coach.
game. Here we go.
Thank
So
you.
so Southwest Airlines says it won't fire workers who did not get the Rona vacation. How do you feel about that?
Yes, I feel great because they realized that their employees weren't going to deal with that shit after they didn't show up for work for many days, and they were almost forced to take that. But thank goodness that the employees stood up and did that. You know, that's what we need more of.
Correct. Yes, we definitely do need more of that. And
Mhm.
gosh, it actually takes a lot to be that person to take all that weight. I don't know who the person is who's taking all that weight. Because the deep cabal is going to come down and try to and try to make sure they, what was it, $7,000 fine per person or something, $100,000 a day. They want to fine you.
Gosh, I didn't realize it was that much.
Correct. Okay, so
And dude, but you know what? And I'm wondering about a lot of these stories because I don't want to switch subjects. Are we getting to Netflix? Is that coming later? I don't want to go to another news story while we're on this news story. Is that is it? I'll just
okay.
shut up.
So no.
Sorry.
We can get into Netflix because there actually was a Netflix story in the news that
Like
that
a walkout. They were doing a walkout supposedly, like supposedly 1,000 employees were going to walk out if they didn't over the Chappelle show thing, you know,
oh gosh,
the Chappelle thing. Turns out it was 3 people, Chabal, and mostly media. That's all it was. It was 3 friggin' people, you know.
yes, I do remember seeing this a couple days ago when there was people that actually showed up at their rally or walkout or protest to protest their protest to
Yeah.
see, did you see that where the guy
No, I
had
didn't
his,
see that, but I mean, it's the
correct,
it's not
go ahead please
it's not what's happening. It's people delivering, and mostly in the news, not your news. The other. That's why I watch your news and not the other news.
thank you sir.
It's just like they're giving you bullshit. You know, they're playing out a narrative. That's it. You know, and that's how it's always been. Now that I'm looking back on it, it's always been this way. But now that I can see it, Jabal, it makes me disgusted.
It absolutely does make me disgusted. It actually made me so disgusted that I actually I was getting so amped up and ready to hurt people. I really was. That's how
I know
disgusted
what
I
you
was getting.
mean. I do know what you mean by that. But we can't do that anymore. I
And
know.
correct. Somebody was like Civil War, and I was like Civil War. I was like, when we doing this?
Sorry, I was doing my war cry.
Exactly. And yeah, it's and then somebody.
There's Anita Farting House is in the chat.
Hello there, Anita Fording House. How are you?
Farting House. I'm looking at her. She's Chabal. She's sitting right here.
Oh, hello, Farting House. You can join the show if you want.
You heard that? You're welcome to come in. You sure you want? Look, don't let the last name fool you, Chabal.
I totally got you. It's one of
Oh,
a
yeah.
kind, or two of a kind.
You know she's been in that room 2 hours later, Jabal, if you know what I mean.
Yes, absolutely. You're
All right,
awesome.
I digress. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep delivering the news.
No, no, no.
Quiet
It's,
it
it's okay. And no, I need you to. I need to hear you saying that I watch you for the news, because some
It's
nights I'm
true.
just like, you know what? I just put down the mouse, and I'm just like, I need to get a couple winks.
Dude,
'Cause
I totally understand. And this, think about how long we've been. You've been on this journey longer than I have.
correct.
So, yeah, you've been putting this stuff out for a while. I can just imagine how tired of it. Like, I'm getting tired of the stuff. Like, I'm just like, you need a break. You got to get away from it all.
That's it, though. That's a break.
Just a
Don't
break.
quit. Don't quit.
Can't quit.
Can't quit.
I need to get mine's out of whack. I was going every day. And then I got hit by the hurricane, dealing with all that stuff. And it's just been so hard to get back on a daily routine and a good time. Picking a good time is hard.
Correct,
So,
correct. And just to before we move on from this subject, to answer
yes.
the question that we brought up or arose, it was 7,000 to 700,000. He would be finding these companies if they didn't get vacationed.
And see, that's, gosh, here we go again. That sounds like and it's just like them getting involved with our medical insurance. Government should not be involved in our medical. Why people think that's a great thing, universal health care and all that crap, that's bullshit. You can look at Canada and see the problems with it. It was there. Can you still hear me?
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
You got really quiet. You scared me. I got a little worried.
You're okay. I'm listening. I'm taking in. I'm like
But,
a sponge.
yeah. So, and just like they said, oh, well, you got to have this insurance, or we're gonna, no matter what, no matter if you're young and you think you can risk being healthy for a little while, plus it'll save you some money. You know what I mean? It was like, but they made you do it.
Correct.
And then here they are doing this, and then this is an experiment. It's still not, we still don't know, Chabal. It ain't like something that they gave to you 10 years ago. You know what happens when you get it. So, and they can't even tell us what it is that this thing is protecting us from.
Absolutely.
They won't say that. Wait.
Illegal.
Farting House is chiming in. Hold on.
It is absolutely legal.
Come here. Just talk on it. You don't have to. Come here. You got to say.
We don't have to physically see you. It's okay though.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, Anita Farting House.
What is that?
Anita Farting House.
You remember way back when the government did like experimental drugs on people, and they made it illegal to do. And now they are
all of a sudden
doing it again. What is it? What's
Tuskegee? Is that what you're talking about?
Okay,
No.
so what the CDC has been posting repeatedly on their page is for zombie apocalypse preparation.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm dead serious. You didn't know that?
I mean, we'll make it. We'll be all right.
We've been watching The Walking Dead.
I know how to kill a zombie.
And Fear of the Walking Dead, Chabal, just to prepare for this.
Correct, and no, it's totally real. I'll bring it up right now.
I can't believe that shit. Damn.
Let's stop this stream. Let's share the screen again. Let's go to there. Zombie apocalypse. Okay, so this is the CDC. As you see here, it says CDC. It's I'll even post it down in the link below.
That's so creepy.
Where the CDC openly talks about a zombie apocalypse, but they laugh it off as in they're just mentioning it as like, a tongue-in-cheek moment.
Yeah, why would they do that? That's there goes another thing. Why would CDC?
It's not a tongue-in-cheek moment.
Exactly, and that's supposed to be your centers for that's your. Well, they're not even a government thing; they're a private agency.
Yes.
Another thing they try to implement laws on people, which I thought was very funny. How they thought they could have the power to do so. The place needs to be taken out, to be honest with you.
Well, many of them all need to be splintered into 1,000 pieces, just like one of our presidents have already originally said. John F. Kennedy.
Amen.
Need to splinter these people into 1,000 pieces.
You're right. Too dangerous together. That's it.
Yes, correct. Because who's watching the top guy when the top guy is being paid by the lower guys?
And wait, if I'm not mistaken, isn't their headquarters in Georgia?
Yeah, I believe Atlanta, Georgia.
And then isn't that Guidestone also in Georgia?
Correct. They reduced the human population to 500 million people.
Any chance this is just speculation. Any chance these mofos might be involved together? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, correct. Atlanta, Georgia. And what's that stone called again?
The Guidestone, Georgia Guidestones is what they call it.
Georgia.
I do have a picture of some guy urinating on it, which I thought was awesome because there is cameras on. There's like people. There is a security for that place.
Correct. Go ahead. I'm listening.
What'd you say, baby? You about to chime in? Here, wait, hold on. Let me give you to the boss.
It's basically a war crime to test the Nuremberg Code.
Sorry.
You have to get voluntary consent, and they have to be 100% informed of all of the side effects.
Explain to your background too, so he knows that you.
I'm in the medical field.
Yes, correct. Okay.
He's also.
So basically, they're withholding a bunch of information. So something just came out recently about the Pfizer vaccine that the
you gotta be careful what you say.
Oh, sorry.
You can't say those words.
The PV. The
okay.
PV.
Yeah. Do your best. It's okay.
I'm sorry,
it was tested on with baby cells.
Yes, correct. Yes, absolutely.
But no one knew this.
Stem cells. They would actually be scientific stem cells, but yes, which come from aborted fetuses.
Correct. But they said that they're so displeased that it's, they cloned and they cloned and they cloned and they cloned, so it's so far away from this infant that it doesn't matter. But it does.
I think that's bullshit.
And if I get stem cells put in me, it's going to be because I want them for a specific reason, not because they just happen to be in this V.
Yes, correct.
And explain to him you had to get you did.
I got the V twice.
Okay. God bless
I got both.
God bless
because I work in a hospital and
I bring home a paycheck.
Well, my husband has diabetes and I didn't want to possibly bring this home.
Oh, wait, bring what home?
She was in COVID.
I'm in COVID with patients.
You were afraid to bring home COVID?
Yes.
Okay.
So I thought getting the vaccine would be better for me in my home life because I was exposed to it constantly for like 7 hours a day.
Okay. I'm with you. Sorry to overreact, but your husband is Craig the Hunter.
Yeah.
I mean,
he has diabetes.
Yeah.
He got the diabetes.
Listen, everybody. This only goes to show that she does not listen to Craig the Hunter, to anything he says that comes out of his mouth.
It's true.
He got the diabetes from eating donuts.
Correct.
Tell them they put a donut shop right down the street.
So it wasn't you feeding him; it was a donut shop.
No.
All right.
I don't feed him.
I'm a hunting property, so I have to pass in front of the friggin' donut shop every morning.
I treat him like a gremlin. I don't feed him.
He looks like a gremlin. That's I no wonder why you treat him like one. He looks like it.
I'm not wrong.
So anyway, after the second one, I got so sick. Like I had
Oh, tell him the first one.
101.9
Fever.
fever with Advil and Tylenol.
Okay, yeah. It was a war. It was a war on your own immune system at the time. Thank
Right.
God you lived. Thank the Lord.
I know.
But after that, I thought, like,
Tell 'em
if
what I
I had to
taught you.
deal with that for 10 days, I don't know if I would make it.
Okay,
Tell me
time
about
out.
It was bad.
Time out. I have a question. So you said you were around these people 40 hours a week, 7 days, 7 hours at a time,
Yes.
right? Okay,
Mhm.
double masked, wearing a face shield.
So we wore, yes, face shield and N95 and a regular diaper.
Okay, and but
And they were
psychologically,
on
you felt safe psychologically.
absolutely not.
Not at all. Okay.
I thought while I was in with these people and they were on pressurized oxygen, and I'm wearing all that stuff, and I could still smell things in the room. I thought this mask, this diaper is worthless.
Correct.
All this stuff
correct.
is worthless.
Correct.
But
So-
she said F it, and she went for it like a trooper, dude, which I'm very proud of her for that.
Yes, very, very, very proud of you, and yes, I'm very proud that you were willing to go get it to keep your job and to help your husband out. But for somebody who was exposed for it 7 days a week, did you strip your clothes off before you entered your home? I mean, a virologist.
I
would have
did.
told you-
At first I did.
Because we didn't know when it was on. You remember?
Yeah. Nothing came inside actually. So yes.
At first.
Yes, at first.
When
at
we
first.
thought it was as deadly as they said it was.
Right.
Correct.
Right. But we were going and seeing these people in our clothes with just the face mask stuff on.
Yeah,
Correct. And being exposed to your surroundings where you could possibly carry a supposed vacation or not or virus to somebody.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
But
yeah, I mean, nobody. It was so crazy, and the nursing staff had to deal with so many people at the same time, so many sick people at the same time.
Yeah,
they were literally running room to room,
overwhelmed, completely overwhelmed,
without changing anything.
How many
Just
people
going?
How many staff workers got sick though?
Quite a few, and some winded up like on a vent, and some died.
Staff.
Yes, staff.
Okay, so when they were hooked up to these ventilators, were they given any fluids that maybe they should not have been getting?
You mean like the nursing people?
Anybody who was trying to recover from COVID, but may have been were being prevented from recovering because they were pumping them with the wrong saline.
No, I'm gonna. I'll tell you, they definitely had IV.
Yeah, because you need double hydration for this thing for some reason.
They were on.
Do you need double
IV.
hydration for this, or are they double hydrating you to drown you?
From what I heard, that you need more, just from people that have gotten it that I've talked to. My cousin, one of them, and he knows hydration, and he said that was the key thing. He had to double hydrate, and he was on a diet too, which was stupid. He should never have done that because that hit him hard,
Correct. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Go ahead.
I will say that there's a bunch of tests going on around right now. There's a test in India. And they're saying that the VID people are actually responsible for the variants that are coming out. So any injection that does not actually kill whatever you have, the little cell that comes in, if it doesn't kill it and it just sits there, it actually allows it to mutate. And from there, that's where you get the variants, the mutations of the disease.
It's almost like the V helps the mutation.
So that is the study that came out of India.
Didn't
There's
we-
another study that came out, and it says that if you gargle, because this the Delta one,
Okay.
it sits in the back of your throat for 5 days before it actually goes into your bloodstream. And they're saying that if you gargle with Listerine,
Yep.
it is almost 100% effective in killing the virus.
So wait a minute. This virus stays inside. This virus stays inside of my my highly toxic mouth for 5 days.
Correct.
Yes, in the back of your throat, like
His mouth.
beyond your tonsils. So that's why they say gargle. You have to gargle with Listerine.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
it was a very small study. It was on 8 people. And out of those 8 people, the Listerine killed 100% of the V. The thing.
And you know what? I trust a study like that.
And so they're doing a larger study now.
Okay. Okay. I would definitely after seeing a short study like that where we see some kind of results that to see a larger study to now where I can put more basis behind that. And sorry, I was my ears were open. My ears were open. And but I okay. Okay, I totally get what you're saying. So basically it's just something that we can prevent, maybe, possibly.
I mean, I would recommend doing it every day, maybe even twice a day.
Okay, but but I also have to take in place that because you work for the medical field, you may be compromised, and
that's true.
with your information.
You were indoctrinated.
What do you mean?
I told you that.
These are studies that I've read.
Yeah, she's fighting the power, Chabal.
Okay, you're fighting the power also.
I really like to inform myself on facts.
Okay. Absolutely.
So I'm saying, that study with the Listerine, it's not a big study, it was a very small study, but all of them 100%. It killed the virus.
But Chabal is right. You're compromised because you went to medical school.
Don't ride her on that. Don't let him ride you on that. Do not let him ride you on that.
I'm saying I know the difference between a fake study and like a legit study.
Okay. I listen. I can't be naive. I just can't take anybody's word for credit, and I have to understand to where these nurses, I believe, are pumping these people with extra fluid, and they're drowning them inside their lungs and not allowing them to breathe, because I just don't feel people need that much saline.
Well, the bad thing about this is that we don't know exactly what to do.
Yeah. Plus, I think you need to move around. Like when you lay down.
100%, I will say that I have gotten people up that their oxygen saturation is 80. And when you get them up and make them move, it'll shoot up to like 96%.
So what does that tell you, dude? You know?
Yes, correct. That tells you that their lungs aren't expanding. They're not getting a chance to breathe.
Yep. But this stupid thing makes you want to lay down. It makes you want to go like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like it tells you to go lay. They put together one hell of a thing whenever they did this.
Correct.
And sitting here waiting for these mofos to fry for this shit is like torture, Chabal. You know it is. But the day of reckoning is coming for all of them. and I just. All
We
right, I
hope.
better die.
We
Go ahead,
hope.
baby. You take it
We
away.
hope.
I-
We hope. We hope.
we
We hope
hope.
that the day of recognition coming for all of them. But right now they have the Rona vacation CDC expands booster rollout. OK's mixing shots. So that just tells you that they're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until they really are apprehended.
Will you tell Chabal how much of a fan you are? He doesn't even know.
I'm a huge fan, Chabal.
Tell him how
Oh my
old
gosh,
he
I
is.
love you. I love you so
I love
much.
you.
Tell him when we first discovered him. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
Nose and everything. You remember? Tell him about all that, baby.
Go ahead. I'm here. I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen. It's Friday night.
I think Craig DeHuna's
I'm his biggest
infatuated.
fan. I really am. I'm his biggest fan.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I listen. I envy you. So that I don't know how that's going to work, guys. We envy each other. That's it. We just have to be family now.
It's
Okay.
a bromance.
Oh, Georgia Cracker, you can move in with us too. Come on over.
Why you got to be a cracker?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, wait, I gotta tell you a funny story. I live in the Creole area, so my area is predominantly mixed race and black. So
Right.
I'm in my little grocery store one day, and this woman walks in and she goes, "Where are the crackers? Where y'all keep the crackers?" And then she sees me and she goes, "Oh." She got I was like, I totally dug it though. I was like, it's cool. I dig it. I love it. So,
That's
Yeah.
hysterical. That is absolutely funny. Thank you for sharing that. That's
it was an amusing story, and that's another thing. Why can't we all get along? Like you said, Chabal, racism does not exist. It is
Doesn't exist.
manufactured.
yes, correct. It's
And if you come
manifested.
to Louisiana, we'll show you this. That's how we are. It's we're a mixed bag.
Well, no, absolutely. And see, the funny thing is, you come to Philadelphia,
shit.
I'll show you a whole bunch of racism or hatred, whole bunch of hatred.
Hatred. That's it. War Machine's here.
And
What's up with-
segregation.
The War Machine's here.
I see the War Machine.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see the War
he's
Machine
in
too.
chat.
He's in chat. I'm sorry. I just noticed him.
I thought he was. I thought he was in the in the conversation. I love the War Machine. I work for him.
He's dude, awesome.
Yes,
Awesome talent.
Yes, and I couldn't believe when I first met the War Machine. He was very timid, and he was like, "I just want to help change the world." And I was like, "All right, bro, gotcha." Let's
Even
give
though
it a
I
shot."
am a little upset at the War Machine because he misspelled my name in the promo for the Hunting Show. He put
That
Craig
is funny as
the
hell.
Hunter. But other than that, I'm able to look aside our differences.
You say duh.
Duh. It's Craig the Hunter, not the.
Don't say duh.
He was using proper English. I can't fault him for that, Chabal.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's we got to catch him up. We got to catch the kid up.
Yep.
And
Oh, he sees ghosts.
he's coming in. What?
No, he says sees ghost. is what
Oh
he
no,
put.
yeah, no. He actually okay. So since we're not legally sharing his name, I could probably share the story. I shared it a couple of days ago.
Oh, is this a ghost story? Because I got a guy who works with us. He is an investigator. He does all that crap.
It's a demon story.
Oh shit, that ain't good.
And let's see. Let's get these pictures up here. I'll show you the pictures that Christopher. Oh gosh, the War Machine. That War Machine.
Were you talking about yourself?
Yes, I'm talking about myself.
I like when you talk about yourself in the third person.
Oh hell yeah. Christopher is hot right now and he's bothered.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The
Oh
sweater's
my
dripping
goodness,
down his
Craig
chest.
is feeling hot and bothered right now.
Craig, you do make me hot and bothered.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. Thank
Sometimes I
you.
get myself. I'll catch a glimpse of me in the mirror, and I'll. Oh,
I also want to say thank you very much for sticking with the news, and I tried to pop up as much as possible, and you guys inspired me to want to come back and fight harder, because if not, I just might have walked away.
look, dude, you popped up on TV, and my wife goes, "That's where you got to go right now."
That's it.
I was
That's it.
directed in the right direction. It was right, Jamal.
Gosh, yeah, absolutely. No, but to tell you the truth, no, I absolutely feel bad for everybody who watches my show and wastes their time in their life because it's not worth it.
No,
And,
it totally is, dude. And that's where you're cutting yourself down. You're really getting some, and you always have gotten some good stuff, dude.
Thank you.
You're,
Thank you.
you're literally, and I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass, but I was getting and still get great info from you.
Thank you.
And you
Thank
deliver it in a way to where it's tolerable and it's funny. Like, dude, your news reports, Mr. Munster, just, I mean, not only am I amused, I'm glued to it, but then the information is incredible too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I only really know the nutshell, but that's I guess that's all you need nowadays.
That's all I
So-
need, man. I don't need much. And that's another thing. Maybe I'm very easy. I'm a simpleton, but I absolutely love it.
So
No, I
Go ahead.
was called a simple servant, and I took great pride in that. Somebody from my church described me as that to my wife, and she's like, he would love that, because that's what I am, just a simple servant.
Servant of the Lord. Amen, man. You're right.
and that
Yeah.
absolutely amen. And you're a simple servant, and my family used to call me Simple Ton, and that's not even a joke.
That's good, though.
Yeah, no, that just goes to show, like, people, sometimes we show things that people think we're simple tons, but really we're much more than that.
Yep.
Uh,
My wife was
Wow.
talking today. Listen to this shit. Okay, so they have a doctor passed away, and they're doing an estate sale. So they have this is a used ice bucket. All right, an ice bucket, Chabal, sold at this estate sale for $400. A freaking ice bucket. All right, and now this thing probably was way more than that. I can imagine. So my wife's friend is mentioning to her, "Oh my gosh, I really wanted that. I should have gotten that." And she's like, "That's ridiculous. Why would you pay?" And she's like, "Oh, it's designer." And see, that's the whole thing. It's like we've been, society pushes us to buy these fancy. It's just nuts to me, man. I mean, I used to be caught up in it when I was younger. Of course, that's when they get you. You got to have the fancy clothes, the shoes, whatever,
Correct. No,
Stereo
you're absolutely
system.
right. I mean, I got them on right now. I got the Satanist on right now because that's what I came up on, sir. That's what I wanted.
Correct. And
And
look,
that-
I'm guilty. I'm a Van addict. I buy Vans tennis shoes like crazy. There's certain things, guns and bullets, love it. Hunting gear, I'm guilty.
Correct.
Go
ahead. And
But-
that ice bucket thing, I thought you were going to say like it was. It had like a gold. It was a hand designed.
What did it look like?
On the
Did you get to
inlays?
see it? What did it have on it? The ice bucket. Did it look
Oh,
beautiful?
it was like white on the outside and it was gold on the inside. So I don't know.
It was simple. White on the outside, gold on the inside.
But it was name brand. It was name. Got to have that name brand.
It must have been. What was the name brand? Do you know?
I have no idea.
It was something fancy that doctors would buy.
Yeah, no, I kind of understand that 'cause when you have so much money, I mean, you might as well just buy $400 ice bins.
It contained severed heads. That's all.
And the moles.
That's $400 worth right there.
And cancerous moles. My wife threw in. That's a good one. You know what we like watching, Jabal? Not to get off subject.
Go ahead.
Videos. I love watching pus being popped.
Me
Whether
too.
it be blackheads, pus. Recently, I've been watching bulls. They get hematomas on their back ends, and the vet comes in and lances them. And
Ugh.
oh my god, it's a shower of disgust. It's great. But go ahead. I'm sorry, buddy. I got off track.
No. So I'm sure you're familiar with Dr. Pimple Popper.
I love her.
Love her.
I love it, but I don't like the hematomas because they remind me too much of raw chicken.
Oh wow, I never really put the two together, but thank you for
Those are
ruining
lipomas.
my
Not
life.
lipomas. I'm sorry, lipomas. Lipoma. I was miss. Thank you. I'm glad I live with my medic. We got my medics right here in my house.
I have this ingrown hair that's in my face right here. I'll try to show you.
Oh,
But
what are you gonna do about it?
I'm
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna buy it at home surgical kit and take it out myself because I learned from Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Film it
Self-taught.
and send it to Craig.
Film it and send
Please.
it to Craig. Hell yeah. Okay, so I'll invest this weekend in it, and
That's awesome.
I want to cut it out. I can't. It bothers me. I can feel it. You would never think you could feel this little tiny thing underneath your skin, but I feel it and it bothers me.
Is there a possibility of me owning the ingrown hair of Chabal? This would be amazing if you could send that in like a little vial.
Yeah, absolutely. What if it's actually not an ingrown hair and it's just a closed pore and it's just filled with pus?
I mean, good enough. It either came from you or a pizza you ate because it's grease that got in there. I'm sure.
That's it. It was that spaghetti grease. It was.
You went to bed one night and didn't wash the rib juice off.
It wasn't one night, sir. It's every night.
Every night.
Can we go back to the Nuremberg?
Oh wait, she wants to go back to Nuremberg. She's got something she needs to tell you. Hold on.
Okay, so I actually grabbed something about the Nuremberg while we were. I think I lost it. Go ahead, please. Let's go back to the Nuremberg.
Okay, so it is the person involved should have legal capacity to give consent, should be so situated as to be able to exercise free power of choice without the intervention of any element of force, fraud, deceit, duress, overreaching, or other ulterior form of constraint or coercion.
That's all they've been
And should have sufficient knowledge and comprehension of the elements of the subject matter involved as to enable him to make an understanding and enlightened decision. So basically, they're saying you can't be forced to take
and more than that, they've said
medication.
everything they're doing. They're pushing. They're giving you false bullshit.
And it's under duress. Absolutely, 100%.
Correct. But I don't know. I could be wrong, but maybe the Nuremberg Code is only good during war times.
What are we in right now? We have been in a war against.
Well,
years.
it's considered a war crime.
But it's also a crime against humanity. Would it also be in that category?
I mean, it doesn't say like it's only good for war. It's considered a war crime.
Damn it, we need an attorney. Jabal, is your wife an attorney? We need another.
No, but she could sure as hell argue herself out of anything. So we should hire her.
All women can.
Can they? Because you know what?
Oh, yes, they
I'm
can.
giving women up, or will you give up Craig?
Don't argue with me.
I'm
just kidding.
Jamal and I are gonna go gay. We're going gay.
That's it. I can't stand this losing these battles, and I thought I had a pack of junk between my legs, but I gotta roll that. I gotta roll that.
Gay. You know, my cousin he tried doing that gay thing for a little while, but he said it left a bad taste in his mouth.
Wait. Are you? Is that you? Or you're speaking for your cousin?
No, my cousin.
Okay, your cousin.
Sorry, Jamal.
No, dude.
We went off the rails.
No. You're okay. This is mental health militia news, and we don't pray till the end to ask the Lord to forgive us for our sins.
I'm gonna have to ask for it.
Sin away.
Hey, I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner every day, buddy. It's part of the thing. I'm in the trenches with everybody. So.
Dang, all right. We in the trenches, and we're battling. And so I was trying to look for the Nuremberg Code real quick about
what is that a picture of on the screen? It looks scary, like there's a skeleton there.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness somebody brings me back to reality. This is the picture that the War Machine took over his shoulder when he felt the demon behind him. And he got so scared that he raised the phone over his shoulder and just pressed the button. And that's the image it took. So that's not
creepy.
Yes, that is very creepy. That's not the original image. The original image is actually this one. This one's the original image. And the white image was was us messing with the colors, and we're like, yo, that's the best. That's like one of the best, clearest visions we can get of it.
That's
And,
crazy.
right? Isn't that absolutely crazy? So so if you look, you can see obviously the head, the pectoral muscles, the arm reaching out, and then me and Chris, or me and War Machine, figured out that those are wings. Those are wings behind the demon.
Dude, that is so friggin' nutty, man.
Correct. Isn't it? Isn't it? Dude, this kid's been telling me about demons in his room for years. And I was like, yeah, dude, yeah. It says right here you're schizophrenic. So
Dude, he needs to get out of that
tell me
effing
about your
room.
problems.
I want to get War Machine a new place to go, man. That ain't something's up with that, dude.
Correct. Well, now we're gonna work together on trying to rid the demon, but we both feel why the demon may be there. And
All right, what is your thought? What is the
gosh,
what is?
I can't really.
Do you think he lives in an area where it's old, like an old, like he just lives in an area where it's not good to live? You know what I'm saying? Like things may be under the ground.
Correct. Okay.
Graves, maybe. I don't know.
So the War Machine family could be associated with the big bankers, because they might be a little banker.
Oh, all
They
right.
associate with big bankers. So who knows if somebody's truly a 33rd degree?
Yeah. You know what? I had to hang up for my father was big in the oil business. And there's a lot of shady in that business right there, buddy. If you think about the Halliburtons and all of the world and all that shit. And you know what's crazy? I hunted on the ranch of the VP of Halliburton. It's like back in 2004. You know, and it was kind of crazy. I mean, just the wealth. And now what you know now, you know?
Correct. What were you hunting? You weren't like hunting humans, right? This wasn't like
no. Which would probably would have been fitting, maybe. But and they did have them. It was in South Texas, so they would the migrants would always climb the fences because there's a lot of high fencing around there because these rich people. They get these big deer and they want to keep them for themselves. They don't want them going anywhere, so they lock them up. And but it's like a 30,000 acre ranch. If you can get so it's 30,000 acres.
Yes, I think I remember this story. I think I heard this story before you telling it. If not, I'm lying through my teeth, and I do really.
No, it's okay. I might have said this to you because on Jeff Riddle or something.
Correct.
But
on one of those
so they had like nilgai and white-tailed deer. Nilgai is like a giant antelope from India. They're like 900 pounds. They're like the size of an elk. Really delicious meat. But
wait, it's actually called nilgai?
Nilgai, yeah. It's spelled Nilgia maybe or something. I may be spelling that wrong. Or G-U. There might be a U in there.
Never ever. Oh my God, that thing is.
But they brought those in originally to feed the ranch hands, so that they wouldn't eat the cattle, because the meat of the nilgai is very delicious. But the problem is they're so big they run through fencing, so the farmers realized that they were a problem.
Yeah,
they're hard to kill. They're just hard to kill. So anyway, this guy was that guy.
Body. Go ahead.
And they were sitting there, and I remember I wasn't really rich. And he's like, I wonder what the poor people are doing right now. And I was sitting right there. I'm like, well, shit, I'm sitting right next to you. I wanted to say that to him, but.
Well, I'm here getting my my 3 squares for the day.
That's it. That's the nilgai.
That's it. Look at that big ass body and that little tiny head.
Yeah, they almost have like a giraffe look to them with the long neck. It's weird. And the little head and then their horns. It's
like a buffalo with like a cow's head.
Yep. Yep, but very delicious meat, very meaty. But like as you can see, they just go through fences. They don't
Oh
go
yeah,
under them. They
that
don't go
thing.
over them.
No, that thing is absolutely humongous. And guys, that's a pretty awesome story. I thank you so much for sharing that.
Just a rando story, but
That's
then
what,
looking back now, like and about like Cheney and all the deals that they made, that one of that company made a lot of money off of war. So
a boatload. They made all our money. They took it all.
correct. I mean, it's nuts, man.
And but how many people around your way do you still see sleeping? That even if you talk about
Oh
these things to them, they have no idea. They're like, "Ah."
no, it's amazing how more and more are waking up, and people that I wouldn't even think are telling me about Kim Clement and the prophecies, and I was like, whoa, wow, that's I couldn't, so they know it's God is at work right now. They know that, which that's the main thing. I really think. I think a lot of people's eyes are opening up to the Lord, and a revival is happening, and that's what it's going to take. But also, they're opening up to we're not taking this bull crap anymore. We're not wearing these things, especially around here.
No,
Where we
you're absolutely right. And but actually, okay, so I can't lie. I still do show up to my place of business, and I wear it around my chin. Like
yeah. Well, now look where it's required. Like I had to go to the chiropractor. My back's been wrecking me. And so one of their rules is to have that. So when I went in there, I did it there. There's
okay,
also a little store in Mandeville. It's an Indian guy and his wife run it. And out of respect for them, I wear it in there. So,
correct. Yeah,
it's strictly because I respect him and his wife. No other reason. And that's what they would like. So I do it.
correct. I only wear mine because I respect the write up that these people have the power of. Other than that, I don't respect that.
Yeah,
I
and
can't.
look, there's going to be that shit. Look, I'm still drinking Coke Zero. I can't freaking get away from it. I know everybody's going to say, "Oh, why are you drinking that shit?" They're woke movement. Well, I'm sorry. I love this stuff. All right.
Okay, so I need you to. Okay, so you're drinking Coke Zero. All right.
Don't tell anybody, Jabal. That's totally between me, you, and Georgia Cracker.
No, it's okay though. But hear me out. Hear me out. There's artificial sugars in that. Most likely it come from corn syrup.
Yeah, no doubt. It's probably horrible for me, Jabal.
Okay.
There's no doubt.
The only thing
Yep.
that can actually break down corn is a simple stomach animal. So just because it's sweet, we can't break down corn. And
Oh yeah.
and gosh, maybe that's why we have such a high rise of diabetes
Which could yes. And I was a big corn eater, and now I stay away from it, but I still get that through the drink. So you're right. That is my one guilty. But as far as diet, I just eat meat and broccoli.
meat and broccoli. Love it. That's American. That's American staple diet.
It's about as all you. Yeah, I mean, but you could eat a chicken, deer, whatever it may be, but mostly just proteins. So
Okay.
I gotta stay away from the carbs, and I gotta stay away from the sugars, which totally blows.
Yeah, I definitely try to stay away from the carbs, and I definitely try to stay away from sugar.
Oh, but I wouldn't do it unless I got diabetes too. So that's the thing. See, I would never do it
So
until I was
sorry to hear
forced.
about that. So
Oh no,
sorry.
it's great. It's awesome.
But don't they have a new pill that totally like revives your your pancreas?
Well, maybe, but I was taking this metformin crap, and that was the worst shit ever. First of all, makes you crud your pants. Like you couldn't trust a fart to save your life on that stuff.
Oh wow!
And makes you skinny, makes you lose weight. Like it almost like, and it also is harmful to your pancreas.
Oh gosh! So it was preventing you from retaining water. So it was
Yes.
making you always pass water through yourself. Oh man, that
Correct.
sucks. So you'd have to drink like almost 2 gallons a day so your mouth wasn't dry.
Yeah, dude, nonstop. Nonstop. You right there. You
And
hit the nail on the head.
gosh, sir, I'm so sorry about all this. And
Oh no, it's cool. Dude, look.
But you don't.
As far as things could go wrong on people, having D2 is a blessing because people are dealing with cancers. People are dealing. There's so many other things that are way worse. So it really is. And that's another thing. The Lord will afflict you with things, and then you'll think at first, "Oh, this
There
sucks.
you
This sucks.
go.
It's horrible."
Yes.
And later on, you find out it's the best thing that probably could have happened to you.
Damn right, damn right. I say that every time I look at misery upstairs. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the Lord cursed
Look,
me.
let's
with
not
these,
get
like, the
carried
best
away,
thing that
Chabal.
ever
Let's
happened
not
to
get
me.
let's not get carried away.
I also say that about my kids. I'm like, I can't believe I'm stuck with you, motherfuckers. But you know what? I am very grateful I have you, motherfucker.
Dude, you know what though? We didn't have children, so if you ever want to ship us a kid to borrow for a while, I mean, we would like to give it back. We don't want to keep the kid forever.
Dude, you gotta keep him. Me and
Gosh.
Misery, we could put together $200, probably a week. We'll send you the money.
We can send you photos of his growth or
No,
her, whatever.
no return, no refunds.
Yes,
No return, no refund.
no. And we're gonna give you the best child. You're gonna get the
Yeah,
middle
sure.
child. She's the best one.
Yeah. That's what they all say. Yeah.
Gosh, that little girl bit me today on the hayride.
Oh, she's an angel. A little
Oh,
angel she is.
It was that's how we show our love in our house. We
Oh, but that's cool. Tell me about the hayride, dude. That's a great October thing. Oh, I better plug in my power. I'm about to lose power.
Okay, the hayride was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. We went to Linvilla Orchards in Pennsylvania, Delaware County. It's southeast Pennsylvania. And
Wow, I didn't know you were going to give me your exact coordinates.
It's okay. Maybe there's somebody in the area, that's familiar with the giant. And but the only thing is, all I could really see is all I see is code. That's all I see is code these days. And all I could see is propaganda walking around with me. With maybe 10% of the 100% of the people that were there were wearing diapers. Okay. And then the people with their zipper clothes and their 6-inch heels, but you're 30 something years old, and who wants to look like a girl and who wants to look like a boy, and then it's a war on my pocket because those pumpkins are $30 a piece.
Yep. That's another one right there. They're sucking the money out of you for all that fun. They tell you all this fun we're having.
Dang all right. And then you realize, you're at a farmer's market, but you start picking up their products and you're like, preservative. Like, I think they're trying to preserve me, except they're aging me ultra fast. What's going on here?
And you wouldn't think you'd find that at a farmer's market. They're supposed to be anti all that shit,
Yeah, well, correct. You would think they would be anti all that stuff, but when they realize they have maybe something might sit on their shelf for a year, I mean, I'd pump some salt or some chemicals up in that joint too, because I don't want to lose all my money.
Yeah, we should go to do a farmer's market. We could just get shit from China and sell it as I mean, basically, that's what everybody does nowadays. If you haven't noticed that, Jabal.
Well, listen. You're going to wind up getting sued by Amazon because they already do that.
They already do that. You're right.
They already do that, dude. We should we should change the plan. We should get shit from America and then mail it out to Americans.
Correct. But even India, I wouldn't mind dealing with India. And India is I like India's on time, and their treatment of this thing, they're right on the money with that too. And I'm talking about Allen Iverson. They use the Allen Iverson over there in India, if you know what I mean. I'm
Yeah,
talking in
yeah,
code.
yeah, yeah. No, they apparently they have a lot of veterinarians over there in India
Ton of.
where they get the Allen Iver
And
method.
look, if you do the Allen Iverson, the best way to go is in the butt, Jabal. I'm just telling you. Don't do like Jeff Riddle and take it in the mouth. Be a man and take that shit in the butt.
Listen. I've believe it, I'm not a homosexual, but I've taken a lot of things in the ass. All right,
You might have to just for the
and
continuity.
I wouldn't mind taking an Allen Ivermectin in my butt.
I'm just kidding. Don't do it that way because you really got to measure it for your weight somehow. There's like a weight ratio that you have to go by.
Yeah. It's on the side of the needle. They're CCs.
Yeah, but it's not really a needle, is
Oh,
it?
it's not a
More of
needle?
it's a paste, but it's in
Oh.
like a plunger.
Because
Yeah, you take it by mouth. So you actually, it's a paste you take it by mouth.
Oh, so you can take about. Oh, no, I would definitely.
Yeah,
boof it.
Riddle's got
I'm a
some. Riddle's
boofer.
got some. He can show you. So
Is he here now?
no, he's not here. But whenever we see him next, we can ask him
Okay, absolutely. And
for a demo. I mean, he
yeah,
could be here and not showing up.
hey, it happens. I haven't been looking at the chat too much because I'm just so I'm so into this conversation, and I'm still trying to build a format, and but we're doing it. We're doing a show, man. I love it.
I'm posting this shit on my community. I need to start sharing your. We got to pump this up.
Let me do better. I'm right now. What's
Dude,
happening
you're doing
is
great. That's what I'm saying. We need to get the crew over here.
correct. So what's happening is right now is I'm getting into the feel for everything, and to hopefully be as good as Mike Liberty, man. That dude is awesome.
Dude, I like this organic, but I dig what you're saying. You're doing,
correct. You got to start from somewhere.
Yep. I think
Somewhere.
almost the realness is the most attractive thing about all of these streams that we do, and that everybody,
Correct.
it's not put on, it's not scripted, like everything's been everything,
You are unique,
None of
Jabal.
this is scripted.
You are unique, Jabal. Be yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah,
As I write
F the
down my
rest.
script.
That's it. Hey, we should make a script though. We really should be scripted.
Well, hey, Jabal told me to say that, so.
Yeah,
cool. That was on the
absolutely. Thank you.
GA just read that right from the script.
He earned his
There you go.
paycheck tonight.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Why does it say in parentheses Jabal picks nose? That's part of the scene. That's part of the scene.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm so far out there. Like I don't see many things, and I would pick my nose and eat it. That doesn't bother me.
You know what? Liberty Warrior would do that shit to me. I would be in a live stream and he'd text me, "If you love me, pick your nose." So and dude, at one time it was Neil Johnson. I got Neil Johnson, the lumberjack guy, on our show.
Okay.
And he did it during that, and the dude's like, "Well, what's going on? What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, man. Liberty's texting me to pick my nose," and then he picked his nose too. So it was like contagious. We all picked our noses.
I gotta do it. Should I get a winner?
Oh no, you know what? Just put it in there. You don't have to really pick
Winner,
one.
winner, chicken
But
dinner.
if you get
Oh,
one, put it
man.
under the desk or under your seat.
I picked it. It's not that much. It looks like an ant. Did an ant crawl on my nose?
Just flick it. Just flick it. Flick
Should
it.
I eat it? Should I eat it?
Let it land where it lands. No, you don't want to eat it. It's going to help your immune system.
It didn't get. If it got stuck on my tongue, I definitely would have.
It looks bloody.
Well, you
it
gotta
does-
chew it.
It does look bloody.
He might
Should-
have liquid just now.
I couldn't get it off of my finger. It's still here. Should we eat it for the audience?
No, just wipe it under the chair. Put it under the chair. We can revisit it later.
It's acid. Oh my gosh, it's so salty. Oh, it's
Don't put it in
salty.
your beard. You definitely don't want it in the beard. Oh, it is on the top. Oh,
It got stuck to the top of my mouth. It's got stuck to the
Oh,
top
I
of
just
my mouth.
watched it. Oh,
I guess
Jamal.
I don't want to chew on it. I guess you just swallow it. You just swallow it.
Oh man, you're gonna have to go get a vacation.
It keeps on getting stuck all over. I tried to chew it. It got stuck to my teeth. I'm just swallowing it. Forget it now. It's gone. Forget it. It's okay.
Hey, it's part of life. Look, Anita Farting House replies.
I can't believe how salty that was.
Why is there so
Oh
many?
wait, it came
O's
back
in
up.
the-
It came back. It came back up. It came back up. That's not even a lie. Isn't that? I swallowed it and it came back up.
Wait, let me see if this is getting.
It wasn't
more
meant to be.
views.
It wasn't meant to be. I'm putting it under the chair for Craig. Craig, that one's going under the chair.
Save that one in the chair.
All of a sudden, it came.
Oh, there it is.
Right
It came
on the
back.
top, hit the top of my mouth, landed on my tongue. Just was not meant to.
Hey.
Be eaten. Go ahead.
Hey, just put that in the vial with the pus or the hair and
Oh,
send it to Craig.
you're right. Dude, he's so on. That's not only would I have, that would be a Chabal booger.
There you go.
Chabal boogers.
I might have to go into the. I mean, at this point, it seems like you wouldn't mind me sending you some of my milking. You want some? I can fill this with some of my milk. I got you, Craig. Got you.
Some of the milk. Thank you.
On it.
Thank you. Actually, dude, here's a thing I've always wanted to do, which is a weird thing, and talk about capturing fluids. But I would love to get into deer farming. And one thing that they do is they capture the urine from the deer, and they also capture gland material like estrus gland, which is a sexual attractant for the buck. So, and it's very profitable, but also in the field of what I love. If you get my drift, you know what I mean?
Oh, you have to love your job if you're going to start extracting glands from deer. I mean,
From deer to sell.
I know what it
Correct.
takes to extract my glands. So if you're going to do that to a deer, sir, God bless you, and you definitely will
shit.
love your job.
All right, everybody, keep quiet. Six Finger just showed up.
Here is Six. Where's Six? We're in the chat. Six. Love Six Fingers. Six Fingers. He's
I was wondering if it loses on the bedpost overnight. If it probably does.
yeah. Six is make sure he wants to keep us fighting. And he's a good man. Good patriot from Wales. So
From
over the
Wales.
pond.
Yep.
And gosh, I'm losing my voice. Real quick, guys, we missed a couple stories while we were just sitting here chatting. China's military declares biotechnology warfare as its fundamental guiding principle. China's People's Liberation Army believes that the biological weapons, not nuclear weapons, are the key to global military dominance. No shit. I think that's what they're doing now.
Exactly.
In our recent Gateway Pundit article, we described the 2005-2006 Chinese military publications by Colonel Ji Weigao, who advocated the use of biotechnology in developing new methods of waging war and recommending that military medical doctors be involved in creating bioweapons. So correct. So basically they've been creating this thing since 2006, 2005, 2006. I will reshare the article once again. It's set on the screen for like 10 minutes, but
I'm sorry, we totally got off track. I know.
Yeah, bro, we're having fun. I love you. This is a lot of fun.
It's a flow.
Yeah, I don't have friends anymore. Misery made sure to send them all away. So you guys.
That's a good thing though. They'll get you in trouble, Chabal, and they cost money.
They do. All my female friends cost money. You're right.
Oh yeah, definitely those.
So, China also has.
Oh wait, Anita Farting House has something. Yes, Anita.
They said they have a strategy to take down an enemy, and one of the things is to.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear her. She's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
It's to take away their goods and stuff, or ways for them to get goods, and that's exactly what they're doing right now with the ships and the shipping containers. And it's have the people fight amongst themselves. That's why we're going through all this
Yeah.
racism. And,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. It's all part of the plan.
yeah.
Correct. Yes.
And
Yes.
also China.
No.
Correct.
Tell them what your
correct.
grandmother said. What did your grandmother tell you long ago?
China's trying to kill us.
That's exactly how she said it too. China's trying to kill us.
Yeah. No, they're trying to kill us, dethrone us. They're trying to take our jobs. And
I mean, dude, you remember the lead toys? I mean, there's all kind of shit coming out of China ain't good.
oh, absolutely. Does nobody remember the seeds that were sent all over the country?
Yes, the mystery seeds.
Whatever happened to those mystery seeds?
Somebody planted mystery seeds. I forget what the results were, but I remember hearing of someone who did do that. And then what about?
I have a computer. I can find out.
There was something else that they were trying to do that was really effed up. Yeah, but they're very sneaky, Jabal.
I heard
here's a
they
weird
were
thing.
going to put snakehead fish in our fresh water.
Oh, well, they already did that, of course.
Oh my
Now-
gosh, they did that.
It's done. And the carp, too. They did carp, too.
They did
Oh.
carp. I feel like they would put like jumping carp in there or something.
I know, man. It's not. Sorry. What
I
else
heard
do
the
they
next
do?
move was killer hornets.
Wait, there was something else. Okay, the killer hornets. What else was it? Oh, shit.
Salamander flies.
I totally lost I lost it when you yelled out whatever it was you yelled out. I already forgot that too.
We were talking about snakehead fish.
Snakehead fish, but they did something else. So anyway, they've been really trying to stick it to us for a long time now, which is weird because we're part of their success. I mean, look at dude, that's another thing. When I see John Cena, he is such a sellout, dude. He is what is known in the Chinese culture as a white monkey. If you look up white monkey is a term given to these foreigners to China. They go to China and they make money talking up the government and talk like they're like a propaganda tool, dude. And John Cena is #1 offender. He was actually living over there. So
I never knew about the white monkey.
check into that.
White monkey.
There's a lot of weird shit over there. I've been really looking at that.
John Cena.
Know your enemy. Know your enemy. Sorry.
I'm starting. I mean, he wears the American flag over his shoulders, so it's just a psyop. It's just a giant psyop war. John Cena white monkey template. Oh, this is amazing! Oh, I can't wait to share this. I'm not even going to look at it, but I'm just going to share before I even see what it is. It just seems so interesting.
Well, and there's like videos of it because there's this guy. Okay, I can tell you where to go. It's Lao Y86, I believe, is his channel, and that's spelled LAOWHY 86. I believe that's the guy's channel. I got it written down right here.
You say YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Yes, sir. Correct.
One more time. Repeat that. I was not listening to you.
Let me make sure I get it right. Hold on. I got it written down.
Ask your wife if I did that right. You were talking and I wasn't listening. I did
That's
that
exactly how you
right.
do it.
I did
That's
that right.
exactly
Okay,
how
good,
you
good,
do it.
good.
What?
Okay, I was right. It's LAOWHY 86 is the channel.
Gotcha, right here.
And then he's got a bunch of videos because this guy was a white monkey. He lived in China and he got paid to do shit like this.
Wow. Okay, so I will subscribe. I'm already subscribed.
And they got cage homes. Have you heard about Chinese cage homes? They got these landlords. They put these little cages in like an apartment basically, and people will leave their stuff and they'll sleep in these cages and they'll leave their stuff locked up when they. It's crazy.
I believe it. I believe it because these people they're just sheep. They are the
They're getting them
definition.
ready to live. Yeah, they're like training them to live in a cage. It's nuts.
Correct. So real quick,
They're
okay,
chicken.
watch the Run Hide fight. Watch Run Hide fight. The John Cena White Monkey template: how to know if a celebrity or public figure sold out to the Chinese Communist Party. This was
Oh,
written,
this is good. This is good. This is good.
This was written May 26th, 2021. Because I have friends who have lived in mainland China, I have to tell many of you reading this that there are rather perplexed with what is going on on the Western world. With the Western world. They, like many, assumed that the Chinese Communist Party would have fallen because the rebellious West wouldn't allow themselves to be serfs and slaves to the Chinese Communist Party. In all fairness, to avoid war, many people in mainland China are simply waiting for the Chinese Communist Party to fall. There are some who are fully brainwashed by the CCP. Many of them, of course, are women, but a large enough number of adult men know the CCP propaganda. I thought they were all sleeping. I'm honest. And they
Easy to fool them
tolerate.
ladies, huh? Easy to fool them. I'm just kidding.
Well, it's easy to fool yours because you got you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, honey.
All right. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I love you guys. I love you guys.
I love that too. No, we love the abuse.
And they tolerate it primarily because, well, taking down a totalitarian regime is no easy feat, and if the time's not right, no individual is going to risk their family's lives to defeat the Chinese Communist Party. So sorry, I'm drying up here with what it said. White monkey jobs are nothing new. It's just shocking for some of us to see A-list public figures like LeBron James, John Cena going out of their way to prop up Chinese Communist Party. Now, the clip below basically shows you that the American professional wrestler John Cena sold his soul years ago to those who think because of Donald Trump's connection that the WWE is conservative. Think again. The best is an apolitical organization. So we're going to get to a clip. Oh, has anybody seen this clip before?
No. Roll that
你好，
beautiful
中
beat.
国乔西娜，我必须说，现在在《速度与激情》中，我
What?
做很多采访，很多，所以在一个采访，我有一个错误，所有人问我，如果我可以用中文。
I don't need to watch no more to know he's freaking fluent in Chinese.
That's crazy, dude. He's actually speaking the language. I didn't even know it went that far.
Yeah, right. And I do remember seeing this months ago.
You live there.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, but how did he learn that shit? That fast? I mean, you would think this meathead would not know how to speak Chinese.
Yes, you would think the meathead didn't know how to speak Chinese, but them meatheads have a lot of room to cram shit in.
Hey.
So okay, so everybody, welcome to the news. Six Fingers from Wales. Hello, Six Fingers.
Hey guys, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Go ahead. I gotta tinkle.
Did anybody watch that Russell Brand video?
Yes, it's great.
I wet myself when he said let's go Brandon. Oh, it was funny, really funny. So you're having a good show tonight, and we get to meet Mrs. De Hunter.
Tell him making a call.
I've been watching a lot of Russell Brand, and he is pretty educated.
He's very, very educated, and he's got a love. He's very astute. He's a cool dude. He's come a long way because if you followed him, he's grown a lot. He's really.
I had no idea he was so awakened.
Yeah. We're all growing. Everybody's growing together. We're all discovering it together, and it's wonderful when you think about it. The whole world's waking up.
Are we talking about Russell Brand, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just saying about that video that he did with where he's taking the piss out of Kamar, Legs Up, and and they expose all the actors.
No, I didn't see this. Did it get deleted already? Oh my gosh, here it is. It's a cringe. This is the one about the birthday party.
No, this is Legs Up interviewing these children.
Hey, Six. Sorry, that was the missus. I was making a coffee. Good to see you.
No, she's lovely. I love you, Mrs. She works in the hospital. My wife works in the hospital. She works in care.
Anita Fartinghouse loves the hospital. She also used to go by the name A. Nell Prober. That was also one of her names.
I heard you say that earlier. Yeah, I heard that.
And
Great
name. And that's why Craig married her.
That's why I married her.
Because she's
well.
known by A. No Prober.
You know what's another thing, Shabal? We've been married for 21 years.
Yeah, people get less than that for murder.
God bless you. God bless you. What's your secret?
We were together for 26. What is our secret, honey? We're both too crazy for anyone else, probably.
You're funny enough. I have not murdered you yet.
That's the thing. I'm just funny enough that she hasn't killed me yet.
That's absolutely adorable.
Bonus.
So the day you don't make her laugh anymore, she's going to decapitate you and feed you to alligators.
No, she has a gun in her bedside, so I bought it for her and showed her how to use it. Unfortunately, so I'll be my own demise on this one.
Yes, isn't that what the way the story usually plays out?
Yeah, that's usually.
No, it'll be a crime of passion, so it'll be up close, probably with a knife.
Oh wow.
Gosh, have you?
And then people will ask, "Where's Craig?" And she'll point at that pile of alligator poop.
Yeah,
that's it.
Correct. You're better off just feeding him, shooting him, and feeding him to the gator because stabbing somebody really takes a toll on your brain. Trust me.
Pigs.
Oh yeah, the pigs. She knows.
So
pigs will eat everything.
It's
And I got wild pigs down the street. She could easily just drop me off down there at the lease. Nobody would know anything. None the better. They would think it was a simple hunter gone missing.
And so what they'll do is they're gonna watch your YouTube channel and they'll be like, oh, this dude thought he was a backwoodsman. He probably got eaten by a gator.
Got eaten by a gator, which is weird, and that's very topical that we mentioned that with that whole laundry guy and all that.
Okay. So I won't talk about laundry in my real life, but I'll talk about it with you guys on the show.
We won't talk about it here. We don't need to talk about it.
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in.
I don't think it's real either. I think it's something going on, dude. It ain't. Something's up.
Yeah,
it ain't right.
Yeah, there's way too many coincidences for me. And I know when there are too many coincidences, become mathematically impossible. But this is not one of those situations where, like, okay, this is part of our war. This is for the propaganda for these people that have missing white woman syndrome.
Now, look, can you confirm this? I don't know. I've heard this. I don't know if it's true or not. But the girl, his girlfriend, the one who came up missing first and found dead. She was involved in a school shooting in 2013. Did you hear that one?
Okay. She wasn't, I don't believe she was involved in the school shooting. I believe she was involved in a protest of a school shooting.
Okay. See, and that's why I'm glad I talked to you about this. So,
and I don't believe she was involved or at the school. It was during the whole Florida shooting incident, and she protested against it, or something. Okay, we can actually bring it up, because what else did that? Okay, we did the John Cena, with the white monkey.
Well, and then this dude, and then they found
Oh,
him.
the mystery seeds. The mystery seeds. We didn't come up with that answer
Yeah,
yet.
but who knows? There's still a lot out there. I don't know if we can get too involved on the mystery seeds, but there is somebody planted some.
Yeah, it was like cucumbers.
It was cucumbers. It was bullshit.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
what
but
was in them?
go ahead.
Could have
how-
been like
how-
a house. What was that? The text little shop of horrors where they have a giant. They might have been sending a giant plant. Seymour. That was the name of the plant. You
But-
remember with Rick Moranis? With that
we-
guy.
Yeah, but we don't know if like these seeds had a parasite inside of them or a fungi and gosh, there's a fungus in South America that it eats your brain and then once it like eats your brain and you die it puffs up and then releases fungus back out in the air. Who knows what these people are capable of?
Dude, we got an amoeba here that does it. It's a water amoeba. It's a brain-eating amoeba. And if you got to watch in summertime swimming in certain bodies of water.
No water up
it'll
your nose and you're
up your nose, yeah.
Oh gosh, so you already know. So
Yep. Wait,
but-
listen to this shit. Who was talking about it? It was on some stream. They tried. Oh, it was with cocaine. They tried to do coca leaves, Coca-Cola.
Hawaii.
It was on Joe Rogan. That's what it was on.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola
I saw the same episode.
initially had some the coca leaf was in there. So they did testing in the 60s to try to grow it in Hawaii, but it was from Peru originally. But anyway, there was a natural bacteria or fungus on the Hawaiian Islands that took out that crop. You know,
because it was a foreign plant that
because it was a foreign plant. Yeah,
correct. That's why I feel that those seeds were something that could have been something inside those seeds to try to take out our agricultural.
Yep.
Oh wait. Or here it is. Maybe that's the key. All these vegetarians seem. I mean, I don't want to say anything, but a lot of them seem to be the problem, Chabal.
It's
all these. They're probably eating these fucking cucumbers.
They're doing more than eating the cucumbers, Craig.
That's where the zombies are coming from.
They probably. If not, they're just they're trying to make zombies. Who knows? Oh, I just had that article. Where'd it go? So sorry.
You know who tried to make zombies? That serial killer guy, Jeffrey Dahmer. That's what he was trying to make, was a sex zombie, and he would drill a hole. Baby, why are you laughing at that? That's a horrible thing to laugh at. See,
little do you know is she turns you into a sex zombie. Craig, to the top of your head. Make sure you don't got a hole in there.
Y'all need to check my head for holes real quick.
Yes, please do.
But that's what he was trying to do. Was make a sex zombie.
Correct, and it's a shame because he probably had the science for to at least try to almost do a backyard lobotomy.
Yep. Well, he was doing them. That's what he was trying, and it didn't go so well, so he had to cook them and eat them.
Yeah, correct.
Now, look, I didn't realize Amazon shipped these. That's who shipped the seeds.
I believe so. Why did so many Americans receive strange packages they did not think they ordered? Excuse me for a second.
They didn't think they ordered.
Well, yeah, we ordered something and we got like some kind of kid key deal. You remember that? I was like, what the shit is this?
I do not remember that, but
no, I'm sorry. I was talking to my wife. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. I was like, I don't remember, but I know you just ordered a middle child and it's on its way to you.
Oh, that's awesome.
One.
Wait, we get the middle one. Why do you want the middle one?
Yeah.
The biter.
The biter, yes, the biter. She only bites because she
one's
loves.
always fucked up. You were a middle child.
I was the last child for 14 years.
But then there was another kid came around. So
Yes.
you were the middle child.
I mean, no.
Yeah. Sorry.
I no, you're okay. You're okay. I was the middle child, and my
If you hear
I'm
if you hear
okay.
gunfire, don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
if I hear gunfire and only one person responding, I will just I only worry when I hear the voice that responds.
There you
Yes,
go.
firecrackers. Firecrackers. You were a middle child, Shabal.
Yes, correct. I was a middle child, and I'm the only one that actually has a job. So that whole middle child.
That
theory
well, dude,
debunked.
you're winning.
And I had to play from behind. I was a crackhead heroin junkie, so I had to catch up to these two, and they both lost. They're behind. They're behind now.
Don't forget your title of the Copper King of Southern.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And they don't have a Copper King of the southeast Pennsylvania. They don't have that title. They weren't in newspapers for stealing so much copper. Now were they? Huh?
Nope. And dude, can I tell you about an amazing?
Who's the middle child now?
You'll love this one. You know those big giant high voltage, like the big tall giant towers.
Yes.
Well, after Hurricane Katrina, resourceful meth heads went up. They actually took that big giant line. They climbed that giant tower and somehow stole the copper wire.
My
Is that
nipples
not
are hard.
I mean,
my nipples are hard. Oh my gosh.
you know what? A part of you goes, well, they have a problem. They're drugging, but that should just the ingenuity, of what we can do when we.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm just
when
thinking of how much
driven
weight
by
that
the
is.
right drugs.
That's it. Unfortunately, now if we were just driven in another way, in a better way, by things, which does happen, but it just amazed me that they got that.
No, that amazes the hell out of me because I tried to cut one of those wires before and it was live, and
I remember you saying that.
Oh gosh,
That's true.
No, this is a 100% true story. Okay, so
I remember that.
So in Philadelphia, Delaware County, we have something called SEPTA, which is called Southeastern Transportation Association, and Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Association, and it's our community bus system. So I was on the train tracks, and I thought this line was dead. But you know what? What was dead was the workers who thought it was okay to wrap a live line with electrical tape, 14,000 volts. Okay. So I'm like, okay. So this line, there's about 7 feet left on this line. So I was like, okay, so this is a dead line and it goes into the ground right here. I'm just going to cut it right here. And don't you know, I flew back like 4 feet flat on my ass and could not see for like 30 minutes. I was feeling around for my shit. I was like,
is that crazy?
I was like, oh, dude, all I saw was blue. All I heard and my ears was like,
dude, but this is amazing that you were thrown, because if you would have stayed, you would have surely died if you got stuck to it. So it's amazing you were blown. But imagine what was unlocked that day in your friggin' head. I can imagine what that must have done. Did you feel a change after that?
I did feel a change in my life. I did.
See?
And it definitely made me realize made me look on for live lines next time.
Yeah, I never thought about that. The obvious, you don't want to be blown across the room and see blue for 30 minutes.
No, it was a good amount of time, and I was deaf. My teeth hurt. Oh gosh.
Did you soil yourself at all?
I do that on a daily basis. I don't remember that. I don't remember that much.
All right.
I do that.
I do that more after. I did do that more after 30 than I did before 30, for sure.
Correct. But listen, guys, I woke up the baby, so now it's my responsibility to take care of the baby. So I will
go get it. We'll take. You want us to stay, or you need to get off?
I'm gonna have to get off because. All
right, I love you, brother.
Dude, we love you, Chabal.
I love you guys too. So Craig, you want to pray us out, please?
For sure.
Please,
Heavenly Father, I pray to you in Jesus' name, Lord. Lord, I thank you so much for this time here tonight with my brother Chabal. my brother Christopher, I'll say his name, my brother Georgia Cracker, and my brother Six Finger, and my beautiful wife, Anita Fartinghouse, even though that's not really her name. But Lord, I pray for our world right now. I pray that you capture those that don't know you yet, Lord. And I know you have to. They'll try to come to you, and it's on your time, Lord. So please capture those that are not yet knowing you, and Lord, bless the ones that are out here right now listening to our voice, and the ones that are coming later. Please put a protective hedge around all of us, Lord, as we go through this crazy world together. And just thank you so much for this time and this great conversation. And look forwarding to the next one for sure, Lord. And thank you so much for being with us. In Jesus' name, I love you. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for everybody for joining tonight. And it was great conversation. It took me away from life for a little bit. And these past couple of nights have been amazing. As completely made me not realize I've been stuck in a basement for 8 months. But that is all for now from the Mental Health Militia News. Craig the Hunter, Georgia Cracker, Six Figures, Aneta Fartinghouse, Mr. Munson. Have a good one. God bless you and yours. Holla at your bull. Two fingers.
Two fingers.
I love y'all. And I will catch y'all Sunday night if you want to join. I'm off Saturdays and Mondays.
Yes.
I'm
I'm here.
Okay.
Sunday nights. All right, guys. And we're going to build better and start delivering the news better. All right, guys.
Love
Love
you,
it,
Dave.
man.
Good night.
All right. Love you guys. Take care.
Love you, brother. Later.